was kind of born out of this idea of let's create something for our church. But then God grew that to something more, like let's create something for our community, for people to come and experience the hope of Jesus. There are so many people in our community who don't know the Lord.
Welcome back to TBC 10 Minute Tuesday, a podcast of Thelma Baptist Church. I'm your host, BJ Parson, missions and student pastor here at TBC. Our goal in this weekly podcast is to engage, inform, and inspire. And back in the TMT studios this morning with us is our amazing worship pastor, Will Thornton. Will, welcome back.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me. Yeah, man.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Man, I tell you what, how do you like the new seasonal show
I
music?
enjoy that, actually.
It's good, isn't it?
I enjoy that. It's good.
I love that. I was supposed to get a Christmas tree or something festive to put in here, and we're still in the...
It's okay. It's not close enough yet. We're almost...
It's just the recording
plenty of
studio.
time.
That's it. Man, so great morning to be in recording. Sunday was a great time of worship.
It was a good day yesterday.
It was an amazing... I was in the hallway, and I was talking to Melanie when she came out and walked around the corner, and I was like, oh my goodness. She looked at me kind of like, what is it? What did I do? And I was like, that was amazing. The voices that were singing out. It was around the last song of the worship set, and I was in the hallway, and I could hear voices. It was not just loud, but man, It was emotional, and just you could hear the congregation. There wasn't a voice that was standing out above anything. It was just the body of Christ. Just belting. It was great.
Man, I can't explain. For us, it can be easy to get normal, but it's not normal to be a part of a church that sings like ours. It is amazing to hear the church sing each and every week.
It was. I mean, and I don't know if I don't know how it translates to the live stream, because I always love to go back and listen on live stream. But it was just so, and it wasn't just a loud thing. It wasn't a volume thing. It was just the collaboration of voices into one voice.
Yep.
And that within itself is amazing when you hear worship that is just one voice.
Yeah.
And so it was a little overwhelming for me.
Yeah. Well, listen, it always is for me, and that's my prayer too. Is just, Lord, don't let this become normal to me, because even I haven't been here long, 2 years, but I can get in that routine where that becomes normal, just a normal sound, a normal Sunday, and it's like, oh my goodness, this is not normal. This is incredible. And I love that moment where you get to back away from the mic and just listen.
Oh, absolutely.
Take the in air out. And just
absolutely.
It's incredible. It's beautiful.
So you are, I kind of joked about this earlier when we were talking, but fresh off the boat, you guys were able to take some time and get a little vacay in before the holiday season.
Yeah, it was good. I thought you were going to say a little R&R, but we had all three of our kiddos with us.
No, vacations have never been a rest and relaxation. I come back to work to rest from vacation.
That's right. Yeah, but it was good. We got to take a short little last-minute cruise, and the kids had a blast, and I told somebody yesterday I ate my weight in soft serve ice cream, and that's a lot of ice cream.
That's good. So, that's good.
But it was good. We had a good time. Glad to be back in Wetumpka, though.
When we were on vacation for Thanksgiving, we went to Jekyll Island, Georgia. There was a place there. It's the frozen yogurt shop. And we walked in, and I asked the lady, I was like, so how does this work? And she said, well, you make whatever you want, and then we weigh it, and you pay by the weight. And I said, so my weight determines my value.
That's right. That's it.
And she said, yes. And I went, I'm a very valuable person. At the end of the week of Thanksgiving, I was a lot more valuable than I was at the beginning.
That's right. That's it.
So a lot of us feel that way through the holiday season. Pastor Doug and I were talking last week, And it came up in conversation. We talked about the trunk or treat time that we had together.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems as if this season that we're in right now is not just busy, but we're accomplishing a lot, and we're seeing a lot of people come through. We're seeing a lot of new visitors in the church. We had another family join yesterday. We talked about the snow that just showed up during trunk or treat that Andy Petrie was so excited about.
I'm pretty sure everybody there choked on a little bit of snow, but it was worth it. It was awesome.
And the wind kept changing direction.
It was everywhere, went everywhere. And again, I need to let you all know again, that was the lowest setting that I could get. I tried. I was like, it's either off or a snow blizzard outside.
Well, we were doing the zip line on one side, and so every so often there would just be this
a little trickle of
just
snow
going down the zip line, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Then it would disappear, and I would look over, and the people across from me are going.
You're right.
And if you're
it's
not
heavy.
if you're the person that focuses with your mouth open, just kind of sitting there with your mouth open, you're like, bah, bah. And you're not really choking on it, but it just kind of gets there. But that's something that we're going to have back for A Very Merry Wallsboro, which is happening.
Yep.
Really soon.
Yep. December 21st, 3:00 and 5:00. We'll have two showings there. But the snow will be there. But we're going to try and position that in a way where it's delightful for everybody.
Now, on top of the snow, there's going to be some other activities and things that we're going to have then. And we've kind of said, hey, there's carols, there's Christmas, there's cocoa, there's snow and whatever. But kind of help me specifically lay out what that looks like on that day.
Yeah. So again, we've got two identical showings. So they're not two separate. They're two they're one and the same, but they're two showings, 3:00 and 5:00. And I'm excited for this year. It's very similar to last year, but different.
Okay.
So we'll have some carols. We'll have some special music, and we'll have a time of candlelight on the inside. And then right after that, for the kids or for the grown kids, adults who are still kids at heart like me,
right?
We're gonna have a time of it's just gonna be fun, and we'll have snow, we'll have hot chocolate, all that stuff. But really, the heart behind all of this is it's kind of twofold. It kind of was born out of this vision for, man, let's create something for our church for Christmas last year. And really, when I told our team last year, I think me and our worship team, because this is the middle of September last year,
right?
That
feels like last minute.
Yeah, well, it was. Really I think that they were all thinking that, and I was too. And I think when I brought it to the team, I think they were like, "All right, my friend, we'll do this." But I was like, brother, I don't know if anybody's going to show up to this thing. Like
they were just in to follow your lead.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they were, and they did amazing. I'm so proud of them. And I remember last year, me and my kids were blitzing Walmart with invite cards. And, Christmas on the Coosa with invite cards. We're just, if you were pregnant, you got two cards, one for the baby too. And we were like, is somebody going to show up to this? And they did, and it was fun. And but really, it was kind of born out of this idea of let's create something for our church. But then God grew that to something more, like let's create something for our community,
right?
For people to come and experience the hope of Jesus. There are so many people in our community who don't know the Lord. And this season is so busy. And so wanted to create a space where maybe people who don't go to church normally would come to church. And that's not a new idea by any means, but but for our community. And so it was, God bless it last year. We had a great time, and looking forward to this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. And
when we say September feels like last minute, generally when we're planning things, we talked about, so like one of the biggest things that we have coming up for me in my area would be Guatemala Mission, which is happening in June. Mm-hmm. We started planning Guatemala Mission in August of this year for June of 2026. Mm-hmm. We have an interest meeting tonight. The cutoff for that will be like January.
Yeah.
And so it's when we say, well, September, man, that gives you months. Well, it
no, it was, I don't know how we did it last year. Outside of the Lord, I have no idea. It was extremely last minute, but that was when I felt like God gave it to me. And And our team bought in and they did it. And again, I think they were hesitant too. I think they were like, I don't know about this, Will. But they bought in and they did amazing. And you were a part of that too.
And you do have an amazing team that really follows the vision that you're casting. Mm-hmm. And it's not just about singing songs.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not just about having a melody or finding the latest and greatest.
Yep.
It's about leading people to a place of receiving a word.
Yep.
And receiving what it is that God has for them. And music has an amazing way of tearing down walls.
Yep. That's right.
We've talked about that, how music can lead us to a place of being open and being receptive. It's kind of like comedy. If you get people laughing, it opens up. And music does that also. Music brings you to a place. And so you're telling a story.
Yep.
And it's the greatest story ever told.
Yeah. Well, I think that's you just said it. It is not, for A Very Merry Wallsboro, this is not just an event to just come and sing songs. This is an event where we are celebrating. This is really, without Christmas, there's no Easter. I made a post about that. Right. And this is special. And I think we forget about that because especially like people in worship ministry, we're like, oh, joy to the world again, and it's like, but you have to fight against that. And, because it is joy to the world.
Yeah.
And we're going to sing about that. And we're going to trust that the Lord's going to bring people to experience His goodness and His hope that comes through Christmas. And, I'm just looking forward to seeing what God does. It's going to be a lot of fun and really special and meaningful. That's kind of been my word for the year, meaningful.
Yeah.
What can we do that will be meaningful to the people of God, the people of this church, people of this community, that will make a difference and lead them toward Jesus? And this is just one small way we can do that.
And it was amazing last year. I'm excited to see not how it's going to turn out. I'm excited to see it's kind of like when we come in here to do, I have show notes, but I'm excited to see what's going to be said each time because it's always going to be different. And we got show notes that kind of guide us, but we never know where we're going to end up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So I'm excited to see where A Very Merry Wallsboro leads us this year.
Yeah.
And so that's great. Thank you so much. Number one, for your leadership and for following the direction of Christ. It's not always easy.
Yeah. And listen, I appreciate you. Appreciate our church and allowing us the opportunity to do what we get to do each week.
Well, thank you for taking the time to be with us this morning.
Yep.
And for everybody else, I want to encourage you to join us on Wednesday nights at 6:30 for children's, students, and adult activities, and also 8:30 and 10 a.m. for Sunday morning worship and groups here at TBC. Guys, have a great rest of your week. One more time, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next time.